Mad 13 on the mat, ready to ride. Rips outside, caught in the alley of the high. Still ringing, honey's on the phone on the lap. Y'all start tripping tonight. I'm a pimp, picked up illa on the corner of Barwell. All dressed, chillin' with the honeys on the sale. Just in the jackpot, J6 with nothing interior and gang so superior. Have you ever heard of a fat 10 yummy? Game so lucky, getting drinks for no money. I'm involved in the struggles of the projects. Life is a journey, my peeps never survive that. Most of them go by the age of 2 skip. Big shots, gang banging, and money making pimps. We walk for the left, and we talk for the left, and we talk for the left, and we walk for the left. And the say's getting fresh. We sitting up on the beans, getting fresh. Let's roll out to the courtyard.
What's poppin', YouTube? I'll be right with you. Fresher than fresh. In the news, just the statistics. Women on the floor, woman steps through the door. This is how we roll in this land of big show. Some like it hot in the shot, like it cold does. Where we at, you all? Yo, what's poppin', YouTube? It's your brother MOPOWERZ, and we are back again for a long time. We have not been here in a long time, but we are back doing the LIVE. It's been a long time. I hope everybody out there is doing well. I myself, I've been getting around, been doing a lot of traveling. Oh, before I get started, YouTube, the people that's behind the curtains, this music in the background, this is my music. This is my music. I own all copyrights to this music that you hear. And for all of you, and for all of you new YouTubers, be careful with the music that you use. Let me scoot over here. Be careful with the music that you use under your material, because they'll nail you for it. Now, you have some people who just get away with it all the time. I don't know if you have to have 1,000 subscribers to do that or not, or if they pick and choose, you know. I don't run the channel. I just got a platform on it. So for those of you who are new to YouTube, make sure that you be careful of the music that you place under your material. It's very important. You won't be getting any credit for it if you decide to shabam, or they decide to allow you to shabam, meaning having a supernova. And speaking of supernovas, that is the only way that you will be successful, especially on social media. You have to have a supernova. And I haven't had mine yet, but it's coming, and it should have been here. However, I've been having a lot of distractions going on, or shall I say I've been doing a lot of traveling. Lately, Alaska. Prior to that, and that was what, last week, right? Okay, just check out the Moshow Chicago, TheMoshow Chicago on YouTube, and you'll see me in Alaska. But prior to that, I was in Nevada, and I ended up at Valley Fire, the Valley of Fire. Yes, that is a very unique place. Not to mention, what's that place called? Red Rock. Some people call it Red Rock Canyon Park, but it's Red Rock Conservation Area. That's its real name that they call it. But needless to say, if you haven't been out there, you need to go to Red Rock Conservation Area. Red Rock Park. You need to go there and view what's there and hike. Because once you get there, you will want to do some hiking. Whether you can do it or not is a different story, okay? But you have to go to those places. And YouTube again. YouTube like to mess with your numbers. I don't know if they do it intentionally. Obviously they do, right? They mess with your numbers to mess with your head. When you think you got 1,000 views, you look at it one day, and the next day you got 900 views on the same video that you just had 1,000 on. So I don't know if that's a mental game or if that's something that they do to keep you going, you know. I don't know. And like I said, it is done on purpose. For what reason? If you're not in tune, it'll mess with you psychologically and could possibly have you to quit making videos. But if that is your destiny, don't quit. And by the way, stop playing with the numbers, YouTube. Stop playing with the subscribers, YouTube. And seeing that I don't have very many subscribers, it seems like I'm going to have to go live more, I guess, you know. Peace out to King Oz. Peace out to Master Teacher. Yeah, Walter Williams. Shouts out to those two. Or, okay. But yeah, but I've been traveling and been doing a lot of things. Been putting up a lot of old material, as you can see on the Mo Show Chicago. I got tons of old material that YouTube haven't even seen yet. Neither have you. Okay? But needless to say, it seems like every time I put something labeled classic, you know, it's just automatically out the window. Then you have numbers that just seems to get stuck. They never move. The numbers don't move. Like, what's that about? Can somebody help me out with that? Let me turn this down. I hope y'all can hear me. If not, I got to do this live over, you know, but it's okay. I know what I'm saying. Yeah. And in my travels, one of my best friends died. You all may have seen his photo, his obituary on the Mo Show Chicago with a verse of his that's on this album that's playing behind in the background album cover, Microphobia. Okay, my name here, just for YouTube. Okay, on the very first line, that's my name. Okay, on the very first line, that's my name. Okay, I own all rights. Me and that guy right there. See that guy right there? Yeah, that's J.R. Valentino, right? Because that guy right there, he's no longer with us, so I have 4 rights. So don't do me with the copyright thing, okay? But had it not been for Illa Flows, and JR, I possibly would have never seen television or got off into the music industry at one point. No, I have no desire to get back into the music industry. Have no desire, none whatsoever. It's very messy, very demonic. I don't want to have anything to do with that. So what do? I do my own thing. And I've been very successful at it, and I even went into teaching. But once they start mandating the jab thing and telling you what you need to get, forget about it. Forget about it. So yeah, so from the jab thing, from the time they made all of these state workers get the jab, well, you know, I'm okay though. I hope you are too. Okay. But yeah, Illa. He's in Chicago Hip Hop Hall of Fame. Chicago Hip Hop Hall of Fame. He was in the movies, Love Jones, with Neil Long and Lorenz Tate. In fact, that was filmed in Chicago. He did work with Ant-Dub. He's on my channel, The Mo Show Chicago. Got his video up there. Interviews. He's in other videos like Eyewitness Records with Noble Child and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But shouts out to Illa Flows, you all. A genius will be missed from this world. That's keeping it a buck. I'm not going to keep this live long either, seeing that I don't have over 1,000 subscribers or anything. So I heard that it was best to keep it 5 to 10 minutes or so. So that's what I'll do. And daily, mind you, I have to because I need to get my numbers up. And you all need to help me get my numbers up by pressing that subscribe button. Don't cost you one red penny. Press the subscribe button. Press the like button. It'll help get the message out. Okay? But needless to say, Hassan Campbell, because he's in the title of this, and the reason that Hassan Campbell is in the title of this, because he made a video about K-Flop and Wavy Navy. You all go back and look at that video that he made of Wavy Navy and K-Flop, okay? And in that video, after he takes his jacket off, that sweater he has on, he take it off so he has on the black shirt, okay? And he says that the worst thing that a black woman can do is allow a black man to get on top of her, meaning having sex. Really, Hassan Campbell? Aren't you black? Or, like, what are you? You Dominican? Isn't that still black? Right? Right? But you say that that's the worst thing that she can do, so who is she supposed to lay with? If it's not her own. I'm just saying. Now, you say that that's a bad idea for the black woman because she's going to be raising the baby by herself, and the son is going to end up like that guy you were showing, putting a bottle in his ass in the liquor store, trying to steal the water or whatever he was trying to steal. He was putting it in his sagging pants. Yeah, that's what you're saying that we raised. Well, what did you raise? Is your son homosexual? I'm just saying, right? Had it not been for YouTube and your earnings from YouTube, what would your children be like? What would you be doing? Would you still be a so-called real nigga? Will you, consistently be in the field as a soldier if it wasn't for your YouTube money? Why are you trying to disgrace black men when you are black? If I was in New York City, man, and I heard some of the things that you said about black men, it would be hard for you to walk the street, man. It's sad. Why do you try to make enemies among your own people? And they so stupid that they keep supporting you. All of these men and women who continue to support you after, and some of them are black, because I know you have a big platform, but some of those individuals are black, and you all still support him after he said that the worst thing that a black woman can do is lay down with a black man. Wow. I think that was just you totally violated us, bro. You totally violated us. You can't see that? Now, sometimes you say some good things. Sometimes you give me some pointers or two. But in that section of your video, you violated, bro. And you owe us an apology, man. You owe yourself an apology. In fact, about it, you talk about how you raising your children and this and that nature. Well, what are you teaching your children about black men? What are you teaching your children about Dominicans? I mean, you're black. And if you're not black, which I think Dominicans are, you come from black people, right? So, hey, man, you're violating, bro. You're violating, Hassan Campbell. That I had a problem with, so I had to put a thumbs down on your video. Straight up. Now, some of your videos, I don't give it a thumbs up. Sometimes I just let it ride. But that was most definitely a thumbs down. And anybody who gave you a thumbs up and you're a black person, you gave him a thumbs up on that video, you should be dealt with. Intelligently, of course. Sad, but true. What do you all think? Do you all think Hassan Campbell violated the black man? Do you think he even violated the black woman by saying what he said? Did he violate himself? Did he? He always talk about black people and how black people are the problem in this pandemic. What part are you playing? In fact, about it, you, in some ways, are a distraction for what's really going on. And you tend not to say what's really going on because you say your numbers go down. your money go down. But don't you have enough money? I'm just saying. But, then again, don't know. But we didn't come here to just talk about him. I came here to talk to you all about something very important that many of you all may not know about. I mean, it's something new to me, okay? And that is the Pacific Gyre. Now, what is that? It is a humongous part of the ocean, the Pacific Ocean. And you have like 5 of these gyres. But specifically, I'm speaking about the Northern Pacific Gyre, which is the Pacific garbage can in the water, in the ocean. And it's 5 of them: South Pacific, North Pacific, East Atlantic, North Atlantic, and in the Indian Ocean. Now, what this is, it is garbage. A lot of it is plastic. And according to the reports and scientific studies and research, this Pacific Gyre, that is this big garbage can in the middle of the ocean, is the size of Texas. It is 1.6 million square kilometers. Size of Texas, size of Turkey, size of Afghanistan. That's just not me talking. Those are the actual facts. Just do the research yourself. Now, with this garbage, it just doesn't sit there. It's like a spinning vortex, and it just circles and it circles and it circles. And the fact about it, where's my phone? I can show you a little bit of it here. It amazed me because I wonder where is it that we were putting all of our garbage here, right? Because we don't have enough room for the garbage. But this is what it looks like. Let me show you more photos. But it looks like this: a cloudy bowl of soup, all of the filth, plastic bottles, shoes, I'm sure human remains. It's all out here. And I'm gonna show you some more pictures here. And I had thought about, like, how does it get there? How does it get there? See right here? I'm like, how does it get there? How does the water get the trash get there? I was wondering, did like a barge? Do barges take it? Oh, these are the 5 right there. You see those there? Those are the 5 garbage cans in the oceans, you all. Full of plastic, garbage, filth. And they say that it is carried through the wind. The waves of the water take it out there. But this North Pacific Gyre, I'm going to show you more of it. This one here that I'm showing you is located between California and Hawaii. Check this out. See that there? Those are the 5 right there. And if you are familiar with maps, which many people are not, you may want to get familiar with them because you're going to need them in the near future, very near future. If you don't know how to read a map, you just may be in trouble. Google services won't be available. I'm just saying. But anyway, they say that most of this trash goes into the ocean through waves because we leave things on the beaches. I'm thinking barges took it out there. You always see barges, they always moving slow, But can barges move into the middle of the ocean? I don't know. And they may be dumping it from military planes. We don't know. This is what they're just telling us. And all of this filth, it spirals at the base of the ocean floor. And it has this swirling effect. Look at that. It has a swirling effect like a tornado or a hurricane. Looks like dirty soup. And this is the water that we drink. Especially if you live in California and you're not buying bottled water, they're using recycled toilet water for you all of that water that they have on the ocean is not cleaned for drinking water, that they had to result to you drinking toilet water. That's if you can't afford plastic water. But then, I mean, water in plastic bottles from the store. But even then, those are that's contaminated too. That's contaminated too. Why is it that we have to pollute the oceans in order for us to get rid of our garbage? They say it just floats there. It just floats there from people leaving everything on the beach and everything like that. You know, they trash. It just sits there. Like, why that particular place? And they say that you can't stand on it. However, they did find biolife living on top of the plastic. And some of the biolife have even looked at those plastic bottles and felt as prey. So in some whales and some sharks, you have, if you cut them open, you have a lot of plastic bottles in them. That means that when you're out there fishing, or what we're eating from, you know, the store, because they go to the water to get the fish, polluted with our filth. Now, why is it that we don't have a place to store our garbage? Who is that? Who is that? Galactic Boy Entertainer. What's popping, JR? Somebody's out there. Man, I haven't did a live in a while. We were supposed to do a Zoom for Kevin X here. Illa. And the guy that's in the chat room, that's my man right there, JR. He's the other gentleman next to Illa here. What's popping? I appreciate you being out there. Gratitude. Yeah, so why is it that we don't have any place to put our garbage here? What happened to the landfills? What happened to the landfills? In fact, about it, New York City still dumps their garbage in the water. Is that the Hudson River? Right? And they're right on the Atlantic Ocean. Now, states have banned their garbage disposal system, Department of Sanitation. They have forbidden them to dump the water, their trash in the waters, with the exception of New York City. They're still doing it, killing us. Not to mention the fact, according to what these great scientists say, and the statistics say, that most of the filth and trash that is left in the Northern Pacific Gyre is from China and Asian countries. Most of it. There's more people, right? I'm just saying. How many Chinese is it? 3 billion or something like that? I'm just saying. I know it's over 1 billion right now. Where are you going to put all of this trash? This is another reason why it could be possible that they want population control. Not only so that they can take over the earth. Look at all of the resources, the plastic. You know, it would take more to recycle. It would take more to recycle the filth that we've placed in the ocean. Yeah, than it is just to clean it up. But they just don't want to clean it up. It costs more to recycle it. All of this plastic. Why are we using so much plastic? Why are we using so many chips that we're running out of chips to put things into? If I'm not mistaken, North Korea has a lot of what we need, and I think that is called tungsten. I think it's called that, the material is called tungsten that goes in those chips, and North Korea has a whole lot of it. You know, just think, without all of the technology, like laptops, cell phones, video games, Xbox, PS5s, PS4s, what would you be doing? What would you be doing had it not been for John Madden or NBA 2000? What would you all be doing? Would you be reading a book? Would you be outside pimping? Would you be selling drugs? Would you be smoking on a beat right now? Would you be chasing some chicks? What would you be doing right now had it not been for the things that I already just asked you about? Can you live without it? Because there's going to come a time when you're going to have to live without it. And they say that this is the last generation. I'm just saying. And that's according to MIT, 2052. But anyway, garbage. What's this here? Okay, yes, garbage. I'm just amazed by that. Do you think that all of this trash, like I said, this goes to the size of Texas, Turkey, or Afghanistan? Any one of those three that I just mentioned to you, those are 1.6 million square kilometers. That's a lot of mileage. That's a lot of mileage. And just think, if I'm not mistaken, it's 3 feet to a meter or kilometer. So you do the math on that. Do you think they take it out there? Do you think it's just actually from oceans and carried out there through the temperatures and the wind? Do you think they drop it out there from military planes? And why is it that it's these 5 parts of the oceans that does that? Do you think that's something that the creator placed there for the purpose of garbage? Or do you think it was for another reason? And what are they hiding? I'm just saying, they're always hiding something. They're always hiding something, but these big rings of garbage in the middle of the ocean, like, I don't think that's right. I mean, it doesn't matter what I think, because I'm not trying to save the whales, right? I mean, think about it. When did we become so consumed with material things that we would have to destroy our own living water? You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I haven't done a live in a while, so I'm sort of like messing up a little, but I'm sure you get the thought of what I'm saying. Anybody have any idea why they do that? Where's all the room going? Where is all the land going? Why not put all over in Arizona? I mean, you got a whole area 51. How much does that take up? And you got North Dakota, South Dakota. You got guns, rifles, missiles, all type of stuff over there. That's hidden. And a lot of that stuff has been hidden since the Civil War. It's the reason why they leave these big areas. There's things under that ground. I learned that when I was in basic training. We didn't know if we were standing on the missiles or not. I'm just saying. They could be anywhere. But the thing is, it's garbage. What are we going to do about the garbage, you all? Leave your comments in the comment section. I want to thank you for being here. I said I wasn't going to be here too long. I've already been here too long. 29 minutes. Where did that time go? Thanks for viewing, you all. Remember that your third eye makes you shine like jewelry. And if you haven't done so already, press the subscribe button and go over to my other channel, the TheMoshow Chicago. Thanks for viewing, you all. Have a great night and don't drink and drive. Peace out. Wow.